and then the sky just opened up.
Which one did you go to?
It was the Disney.
We can't pronounce them.
The first one was DZ Dismeech or something, and then
Chica something or other.
tomorrow we'll have time to shop. Today we did not have
Today
time
we
to
had
shop.
just
It was
enough
a
time
little
to
tight.
get off the bus, potty real quick, and then get back
I
to
took
the...
pictures of the flamingos. I had
Well,
time
how
for
about your
that.
sandwich?
All right, so let's talk about the ham sandwich.
Because
So,
I had a ham sandwich in your case just for you this afternoon.
so we go to the first ruins and climb the big ruin, come back down, and we're getting back to the
And it was like noon, so we get back on the van to go to the other joint.
And if there's something she knows about me, is that when I get hungry, you must feed me.
Hangry.
Hangry?
Oh, he's
we've
got
had
hangry down to a science.
we've had some really bad coming down off of what was it?
Notre Dame,
Notre Dame.
Is the most. You were very hangry at Notre Dame.
If you've ever
Thank
climbed
God
Notre
there's
Dame,
a
it's
little
lot.
cafe right next to it.
No, it was all blocked off when I was there. They just had the fire.
Oh yeah, so
Oh,
we
no.
went up, came back down. I'm like, I gotta eat. She's like, oh, I want to. I'm like, F no, we're going
I
right
was
there.
like,
But
let's
she got
go
the best.
find. He's like, I want to eat right now. And
Oh,
I
we
wanted
can
to
do
walk
that.
around the whole back of the cathedral and take pictures. No, I want to eat
Eat
now.
now.
I'm like,
It wasn't good.
So
You're no
today,
fun at all.
so we go back and they open up a cooler, and I'm like, hey, what do you got in there? And they're handing everybody a brown paper bag like that's their lunch. But that's not really their lunch. That's just the accoutrement for the ham sandwich. So he gave us a brown bag and a whole bunch of sandwiches. And I'm like, hey, is there anything other than a ham sandwich in there? And they're just handing them out, and there's nothing else. So I get my
I'm like,
bag.
is there one that's like labeled special?
This one.
And to add insult to injury,
Yes, the crackers.
look at this one. Yeah. To add insult to injury, we get on the little bus.
This one
to-
is Bill.
she opens up her bag, her brown bag, and in there there's a
Banana,
H-E-B.
a cookie, a little bag of peanuts, and like
Actually, I
some
had
sort of
visited
protein
Barefoot
wafer or
Winery when I
something.
was out in San Diego.
in my bag was a bottle of water and a banana. That was it. So I got shorted not only in getting a sandwich, I got shorted on what was in the bag.
you just got the wrong
So-
bag.
Did you want some of the watermelon?
Yes.
I basically
I'm gonna
got
have red.
red, please. I got a banana in a bag. There you go.
To be fair,
I got a
offered
banana
you
in a
my
bag.
banana.
And then I got water. So thank goodness I took a couple apples this morning,
Yeah, we sold some apples for breakfast.
and I had her little wafer thing.
Wow.
But yeah, I got really shorted on the lunch thing today, which is why we had pizza
Then
when
we
we
had
got
pizza
back.
when we got back.
This morning.
No coffee this morning either.
That's
yeah.
what turns people into bears.
That's right.
Well, no, I got coffee at breakfast, but when we came down to get
The Starbucks
Starbucks on
didn't
our
have
way
it.
out, there was no hot coffees.
And everyone was taking
There's no
iced
water.
chai. I'm
There
like,
was no
if
water
they
this
want
morning.
coffee, they're all going to be very disappointed. And he's like, no, we don't have any hot drinks. And I said, oh, is that why I don't hear in the background? He goes, yeah. So
Yeah.
everyone's
She
drinking.
came out of the shower and said, "It's not much water pressure. What's going on here?"
Yeah.
I didn't have much either.
Yeah. And
She had the
evidently
same
they
thing.
didn't fix it till 9. Or something said.
Yes.
Or 9. About the time we got off the boat, they
Oh, right.
were fixing it. Yeah, I had no coffee this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone down at the Starbucks was ordering. They were like, okay, give me the iced chai. I'm like, all I'm doing is switching from hot to cold. These people are going from coffee to chai. They're going to be very disappointed.
This guy's driving. This Victor, he's driving. And this woman who's sitting next to the door, we could watch the pictures she's taking on her phone. She's taking evidentiary photographs.
She's taking photos of every exit sign on the highway, like
In
to
case some-
find our way back. I'm
in
like,
case
what?
someone had to
are you-
reconstruct the story.
What? And then when she missed one, I'm like, we're never going to make it back now because she didn't get that sign.
Like, why don't you just drop some bread?
Hello, you missed one.
Yeah. It was
She was a
pretty
little
funny.
weird. I was like, please don't start. I
Yeah.
talked to her a couple times, and I
That
was
was
like,
what,
yeah,
Janet?
I'm just going to like not.
Janet from Omaha.
Janet from
We saw
Omaha.
the flamingos.
Yes,
Yep.
I
We're
was.
in,
I was trying to decide between the two different things when we were looking at
Oh, yeah.
the
And a lot of
expedition.
allspice trees.
And then once the rain came, I was like, I'm just going back because I climbed up this one, and
Yeah, I'm showing
People are worried about
Sandy
falling
Bean
down.
chosen.
and I can hear Kirsten yelling. I finally got to a point on the Twitter today where I realized where Kirsten, like, you get a disdain for being around a tight group of people, and we're on and I don't mind. I'm around a lot of people all the time, but there was some people on our tour today that I'm like, can we just can we sacrifice them at the?
Yeah, we had like 14.
2 people who should have never been on that tour, period, because they just had physical things. That,
yeah, it said like you need to be able to do this and this and this, and there's a guy with a cane, and I'm like, okay.
Like, engage the brain and think that maybe this is not the right thing.
Wow. But we had the choice to climb up or not.
Right, we had that, but I mean, we had a truck, like, we had to park the van and we had a truck in to get to where the temples were, because it wasn't like parking lot and there's a temple. Okay,
oh, and if it started raining, I mean, where we were, it was kind of a swampy, but it was dry. But if you got rain, it was muddy, I bet.
It was a torrential downpour.
Wow.
By the time, I had my camera in my Ziploc bag.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And there was like 3 people that still climbed. He's like, oh, you can climb up that other one, but if anyone else wants to go back to it was pouring.
I made a beeline back to the little hut where the bathrooms were to get paper towels to dry all my gear on.
Yeah.
Because it's water resistance.
Is this not waterproof?
Oh, that is, but
he had his big camera. He has like the big.
Well, they told us you had to pay was it $5 or something?
I paid extra. I paid extra to use my GoPro, but at one point I'm
I mean, really? I know there's a difference, but
I know.
I used my phone. I didn't pay a thing.
So for me to edit, pulling all the footage out of this, but at one point I'm 3/4 of the way up this one, and
he's like running up the thing.
Yeah.
And there was a couple. I said, well, see the difference between like me slipping on the steps and him slipping. I go, he's carrying about $6,000 worth of camera equipment. So God bless if he wants to run up there. He should be a little more careful.